Welcome back. You know what we want to get to this morning, which is that budget deal and the education reform package, which has been so controversial, so difficult to reach. Is it going to happen this week?
I think it will. Here's where we are. The Senate has a package that's $500 million in the formula, $100 million in Redbud, which helps schools with lower ad valorem taxes. The House has a package that's $500 million in the formula and $200 million in Redbud. A $600 million package the Senate wants to give, a $700 million package for public education that the House wants to give. Ladies and gentlemen, if only there was a number between 600 and 700. This doesn't seem hard anymore. I think cooler heads are going to prevail. I believe we are going to have one of the best years for public education in history, and it is thanks to Representative McBride, Representative Baker, Senator Pugh, Senator Pemberton. I think we're going to get done. The House package for public ed is a little bit bigger, but I think we're going to be able to compromise and get it done.
You're watching this. You understand all of the really complicated aspects of this. Going to get done?
Look, I'm watching this as a former member of the House of Representatives, a current lobbyist that works in public education, and a father who has kids in public education. What I fail to understand is we've had 4 months to work on policy for education. Everyone knows that if we don't pay our teachers more, we're going to have a record shortage in the fall when it comes to classrooms. Everyone knows that because of COVID, that we need to catch up with educating our kids. So we need more money in the classroom in order to do that. The fight still is not just over $600 million or $700 million. It's that school choice element. It is paying for private schools, and that piece has been holding up the public education piece. Look, I love my friend on the show, but it's time for the elected officials to get this deal done, move forward, and put the amount of money we need into public education for our future.
Yeah, and they're going to get it done because the clock is ticking. Let me ask you this. Until we get the education reform package done, you can't do the big budget. The big budget is the thing that has to get done right away.
Yeah, that's correct. So the only thing the legislature really has to do is pass a budget. Like, that's the most important thing. There's a lot of policy that takes place, and we need that as well. But the budget is what they constitutionally have to do. That needs to be done in the next 2 weeks. Chairman Thompson and Chairman Wallace have been working on that budget. There's about $1.2 billion surplus, about $6 billion in savings. That budget, I would guess, is probably done. It's waiting on plugging in what that number is from education. I would look to see the budget run on the House and Senate floor this week, but that also needs to get done here real soon.
All right, so we'll turn now to our doctor of optimism. You've been so optimistic today. So the budget aspect that's got to get done, is it going to get done this week?
I think it will, and one of the things we try to do here is really take you in depth as to what's going on in state government. And now's the crunch time. Now it's really unique what we have, people that are in the Capitol every day looking at it. And I am optimistic, and here's why I'm optimistic. There are great people on both sides of the aisle. I disagree politically with most of my Democrat friends, but they're trying to get things done. I disagree with some of my senators and frankly some of my representatives. But at the end of the day, every year since I've been up there for 11 years, this is 11 years, we have delivered a balanced budget for the citizens of the state of Oklahoma, and we're going to deliver one this time. Your state government is working just fine, and we're going to have a great result we're going to be talking about in 2 weeks.
Okay, in 2 weeks, so we'll play the tape back, right? Hey, thanks for watching Your Vote Counts. See this again at news9.com/YourVoteCounts, and follow me on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook at Mitchell Talks.